Manny is such a menace on the Cypher. How do they break through this utility? One by one, hand in hand, two players swing back sight. They're able to get that, shut down that player, and now Yuki has to wait for the rotations to come through for the rest of the team.
Yeah. Oh my God, is that you?
Down, though, unfortunately, Smoke.
Every bullet.
Oh.
Clean pistol. For a Sarman.
5-2. There it is. One more taken. ISO will take a retribution.
This is a Shopify map pick.
So not the
Prosperity.
pistol for them.
Chose the Lotus and then Decider. If we get there, decide spots.
And now ISO left with the 1-2.
I'm not familiar with this team Prosperity, man. This is the first time I watched them play.
Should not be so. With 4 on site. Or maybe just get one. Will probably die to the spike as he heads towards Noya. And one more will be gifted over to him, if anything. But that should be about it.
Yeah, I mean, some warm-up mistakes, you know, not clearing corners, maybe some nerves facing a world champions at hand. As
Good about pick, good pistol.
Things can get lethal, but he is playing from elbow, not deep sight. And again, there's that Guardian detriment here. So those things could work out. Or if you get hit by a stealth drone, all that util gets stripped away for a few seconds.
Yeah, speaking of which, too, there's a fall line instead, stealth drone too. So they have a bit of time to be able to contend against everything. And Manny.
Okay, Manny.
Blind fire through the smoke.
Alexis that would run it down.
Alexis
Just got that.
Not the worst of things, but still a good shot. Playing 4-on-4. Spike goes down.
Ooh, and here's the play I talked about for Mel. Aggressive into heaven here.
And today we had Jing
to try to force her off
from Paper Wax playing well, my man. Looking clean. My trick is back too, my friends. Check it out in that Paper Wax game.
Your flash.
Yeah, Flash not there this time. Mel losing her pick, unfortunate. Izona up and Sarah with a spray. The double swing come out. Manny gets the better of that one. Puts out the null theft as well.
This is for Sarah.
On to Manny and Isa to center around the defensive site, and him already looking to stick onto the spike. Almost got it to half as well too, but Rockets gonna delay that effort
combo there.
further. And Isa also looking around.
Man, like they have Astra and Sarah for post plan.
Much longer. The Rockets
so big.
Knows he has to stick with a couple more seconds, and Shopify continue the delay to get the round. So Internet should be able to get a lot of good information. Primarily going towards having. Sees trapwires and sus, hasn't found Manny just yet. There he is, past Cubby, has to go past the rocket. And Mel following up, not even out the drift yet. So we'll find Manny, trips down. I don't believe they actually managed to find Yuki, but they should have an inkling as there should be somebody by screens. Teto peeking forward, a dangerous play, but keeps her life for now. And so does Manny as the 4 of them go up towards heaven. Looks to make contact.
Noya,
this could get dicey. And it gets double swung. Unfortunately,
I thought she was going to get 2.
Yeah. Get up here. Ask for them to find one.
I mean, there's 3 people. You saw them all heaven. Now, Sarah, I know.
Okay.
The Astra pick. You need your post plan alive, so they're just going to let all of them walk by. They're playing the win con. They're playing for these late frag kills.
Yeah, and delay they will. Good flash as well.
Oh my God.
And on a save against
it's a full week around.
Alone.
Jesus Christ, this is looking like my rank game. It's not gonna lie.
He gets the last one. Well, once again, stands out early. Trips cleared out, and now we're waiting for PRS. Full clear available as well. They're all gonna enter in as 5. Manny finds one with the smoke.
5v3, man.
This time
they didn't even plant the spike yet, but got the good bite. And Armageddon for us.
Mental as well. Nor doesn't have the star set up too, but Sarah is in a position before.
Got a good timing
this time, so at least to the backup. Manny now gone. But now there's 4 there. Arm clear out towards the back of the site.
Golden Thunder 2.
The rest of them walk up forward. Take one nice shot from Donuts.
So Donut 2 recently has been on fire.
Here once again. The pick after pick.
Okay, Armageddon for Sarah.
But they made it all the way. They switch sides here. Banting up top. They're playing off site. Issues once again, though. They have also their own and Rockets, but no more. They have to enter in. They have no util left. You gotta fight this forward. Yeah, like you're saying, it's just sticking it at half. Yuki and Sarah clear out.
Sarah's the boss, man. The final boss.
We've actually talked about Manny a lot throughout the entire game.
Good shot. Good F angle.
One more taken, but
I recommend you using this
phenomenal
in rank game so man. It's a very strong one.
Top of the kill boards, he was
and now the run is over. SI gotta save it.
Let's see what the move forward with here.
Trony. 2 drones, right?
The best will drift to find.
One is the Euro.
Okay, Mets 2 as well? Yeah.
I believe this is the old patch.
I mean, they'll play offside for prosperity, but there's no really big like retake goals from their end. So those all waited along, probably going past the flashes and fault lines. And Banting into the ults too. Yeah, no way gets hers.
Now you know she's offside playing. for util again. You know, Mel off that drone was up rafters, but again, Manny's going in alone. There's no support
that
from
was
the
nice,
team.
Manny.
Manny again doesn't need the support. Nerf left proc, and now his team has all the information it needs to retake this site.
That's so big for Manny again. We were building up previously as well before, but him just calmly walking through past the flashes, just taking one neural theft down. This is so big for Prosperity on the retake.
Look at half.
Going to go with the peak off the flashes once again. It's at half. It was tough for SRG. They have to peak this now, but there's 3 on site. The gravity will delay it, and one more taken.
Times.
Yeah, she saw
You
it.
could just get one. What?
But or not.
Dota season. That's
Man, we're taking here.
Clears up the angle now. Man,
them up.
get taken out
It's
next.
tough.
And Mel, the confident TP up top, but gets punished for it once more. Lucky
That is
Dota
crazy
with the
when she
trade.
plays well, man. I love it.
I was trying it a couple of times, but not worked out, and actually you can try to clean up the rest.
Okay, 2v2.
The match there for the support. The op puts down just 2v2. This is big for Prosperity. See one in the corner. Sarah there.
Good shit, man. Showstopper.
And still Spike in their hands.
Okay, they're not gonna win this actually.
Around the corner with 15 seconds left. Dota has to run.
There's no time actually. I lied. There's no chance.
We'll be back into the op. Shot taken, no flashes, nothing. Just got a dry walk in.
Okay, man. We got a game. 7-5. Game's open.
Yeah, it's four stack in first. Ooh, big paranoia from Mel, but
Okay, good go.
yeah, the Vantic
Sarah has
up
drone.
top, but right into Sarah's gun. So losing one early isn't ideal, but it won't necessarily cause him to falter necessarily. Nice shot from Alexis, but Heaven is still up top. They're looking to find another if they can. Then Alexis is there, but the corner, unfortunately, and the fault line to keep them there. For Prosperity, though, I mean, you gotta kind of figure out where to go after this, because once the smoke dissipates, they'll still be around. And all of SRG around here, they could just get pinched, but Dodo's still waiting at B to see if they do rotate. Don't think it'll happen, though.
Yeah, minus mid-event right now, they have them completely contained here in A Heaven, right? And they were just waiting for that exact moment. Sal was back online for Yuki. You re-engage.
Man, is that 3v3 here or not?
Players are tucked away elbow without much
players
information
are
on the side of Prosperity.
really far away. Oh, he's getting close.
And maybe so. Double Tico top. Wait, something that's a lot more doable. Wait, they just take their time.
Well play, well play.
Just simply through gun duels, they're able to get the site back. SRG.
He still has 2 flashes,
Just
man.
here on the defensive half will be big for Prosperity.
One for Dodonut.
It's a chance to even out the score. Eyes are around the corner with both flashes ready and available, with no salvos on Yuki's side. Saw Dota now, so looking to probably play flash that. The salvos finally
stand
up.
too,
There's a
man.
flash. Not found just yet.
This is tough for Shopify. Okay, okay.
Nice shots. So taking this, look, there's a stick it. Dota taps it and finally catches them. Towards garage currently.
Oh,
And
good call.
Spike is going towards there. This could be big. First shot, second taken. Mel ready and prepared.
This judge, man.
TV's out. Bada bing, bada boom. That's how we do it.
And just the read as well. The return over towards A, a fake attempted by Prosperity.
Okay, got punished this
And-
time.
Oh man, it finally shuts down the judge wielding Mel. It feels like the damage has been done, right? 3v4.
That has a
45
judge.
seconds left to get a plan through, and that's where you don't want any of the players for Shopify Rebellion to take risks, take solo fights.
And she's 1 away from her ult.
Indeed, but not out of for Prosperity yet either, right? So, passes smoke, they can make it through as well. There's the flash, which is nice. What?
He's alive!
That one gets taken away. Big for Prosperity as well, having control in their favor, but a concuss towards both. But it's not enough.
Prosperity.
Shot, and his eyes are left in a 1v3.
I think this
Or
map is over, not gonna lie.
happen. And what we're seeing so far is just Dodo holding close, right?
Oh.
Maybe.
Aye.
It's not the biggest weapon donated to the cause. But
Good
that's
shot,
not what I
though.
wanted out of Prosperity, to play that deep angle, play for information, so your team.
Sarah go for the hero play.
They rotated so fast that Sarah's able to get her way on site, and she's confident. She's like, if I donate a Vandal, I donate a Vandal. I've got Mel, I have a Vandal,
Oh,
and I
they got
have
Sarah.
Prosperity's names on my kill list.
Oh my god.
Seems like they got
Okay. Not impossible. 2v3. Not
Doesn't
hassle.
matter. We even things up. It's 2-3 at this point, man. You got a Stinger. They got some guns in their hands. With the Spike being down, Alexis has got to wait for the team to go ahead and.
Man,
join
Izu
up,
has
back up
everything.
again. And we need to get an actual gun, if possible. But just walk in confidently past the util with the judge. A shot taken, flash is clean. She clears the site with a judge.
Aye. Don't we love Valorant, my friends? What an amazing game, bro.
Dude, that's-
You can't be missing shots like those. She has a judge.
The full stack right now from PRS. They don't want to lose this one either.
Ooh.
It's their last 5 round, a crucial one for themselves.
How?
To possibly secure anything in the half, stays alive through everything thrown at her. Insane stuff here. During the walk-in past the flash, the op takes one, and the victim look to be set up as if they can, but Yuki taking out 2, massive 2 picks, TP out, Dora barely survives that too, with Mel up top. A paranoia to look to allow Dora not to re-peek if possible, but as right now, it's also annoying to look at the walk-in. This trip is crazy, bro. And now they know the lurk is coming. Ducks under the trip. So 1 trip clean, 1 not so
nice.
much. He's up there live with 2 there. Aizo's all of his own.
Good run in Tanner.
Pops up top. Mel goes flying and matches there for the rest of the setup. It's just Noya. The late lurk to come around with 2 on-site magic to make first contact. Sees him, but there's 1 around the corner.
Oh, it means barely.
Enough. And now Aizo on the corner. Takes 1 more. It's 1v1. Magic ready and waiting.
Magic Johnson, is that you? No.
Tucked in. Oh, this could get dicey.
Ay.
Oh, that's what. That's the spike.
What?
Goes down. Magic takes
What is happening?
And it's red and it's green and red across the screen. It's trains galore between the 2.
No one told me it's Christmas.
I'm saying, right? It's not even November yet. But lights will continue forward. It's a blue light this time. Pass out the flash. And it's 2v2 once again. Armageddon prepared. Shot whiffed. And spike to go down here. Low health bars on side of Magic, but the flash to go wide. Pushes Magic away. Up top, not ready for the garage peek. And Magic, we talked about it before, how excellent he was in his previous games. And he continues to build up the impact kills that he has right now for Prosperity. This is Dodo. Star Duelist.
Ay.
Playing for Bane.
Dimensional Drift also available, but just waiting for the peek out. No salvos this time. It can't just peek it. With
That's nice, man. What a round, my friend.
They put salvos to try to disrupt them. Shot a little bit late, but now it's on Mel to reposition. The paranoia is also good too. Sees that has to go walk in. There it is. The Armageddon also passed it. Clearing out garage. The bump.
And she went our position.
More. They'll manage to walk through
Another smoke.
Male smokes herself off, and with the rest, Prosperity looks to walk in. No way they could cuss the last second. Time. Survives for the last couple.
What?
It still doesn't matter because the rest of them still die on sites. It's 1 by 1. They get taken. It's all
Explain to me, how did they won this round?
Across speed. Manny and Magic, and now, as you were saying it, it's 1 for the trade. They managed to get away. And Armageddon on their side. That wall of fire to clear out the mid of the sites. 1 taken away as well to Alexa, the trade previously, and once again has to be traded out once more. By the end, it's a 3v3.
Yeah, I mean it's 2 HP.
From the shadows.
But man, I gotta say, talked about that before, but
dimensional drift to
Shopify, you cannot lose rounds like Daiko in the last one. You just can't. If you win, to achieve higher things, go back to challenge, do well there, and more.
Shop for Rebellion, like Magic, Noya's got that covered.
That's on Vance taking a 3.
That cannot happen.
1. He's tucked below, might be able to find a second, a big swing back though, but
they're gonna win this round.
And Shopify.
GG or OT, that.
And instead, they look to carefully enter through words. A is still selling it.
I don't like timing. Oh, yo, sucks to that like this, man.
They never trust these util fakes, and I love that from SRG. And there's the judge we asked for. A breach done doesn't matter.
Yeah, this is just sad for
and Prosperity are 2 kills away from locking down
kind of wrong, you know?
That's crazy. The way it was concussed doesn't matter. That's
and the round's over, the game is over. Next map, picked by Prosperity. He's low as my friends. Wait, there is no way to lose this round again. Impossible, look where the spike is. Not even if they try, they can lose this one.
And it might become possible if 1 more is taken.
Did you get spiked? Did you get back to sight?
GG, my friends, GG.
It was closing in.
Yeah, wasn't gonna happen. Shopify Rebellion Gold. Just barely managed to get over the finish line. With Dan being in the corner, talking about what Magic could get done. He's gonna pop off around a race. Let's see what he can get done here. As they look to make their entry, get concussed past the shocks, the flashes of Solve was there, and match to take 2 in quick succession. I've seen the wrestling with the ball one by one, the jump shot between, that was crazy. And he just drops in front of them. And a 5v5 as clean as I guess it could be. It should have just enough time to defuse it here as well. Never mind, what? I thought they were good.
Brilliant, another nice start. Much like they found over on Split so far.
And we'll see if the trend does continue though. Good timings that they had previously on these hits against PRS as well, based upon the positioning. And currently, once again, just full 5 stacked right towards C they go. One after another. But Manny once again anchored in the site by himself. He's gonna get flooded by Yuto. Taking some damage to the aftershock, 1 ping, and not able to get out past that. Speaking of Yuto combos, that again, another beautiful one.
Wow. Will allow them safe passage to tree, but all of this noise and Prosperity is here to receive.
Donut has 2 health. They're going to clear out Mound, and die she will. The aftershock will end up taking out Izo too, but concussion is not a real ability once again, as proven here, where Magic taking 2 more 3 for the round so far. And bear in mind, they've got a bitter broken by here. So Mel up top, doing her magic, putting it down to 2. Magic stuck at the corner, she knows his peaks and White Swing not gonna happen. And Magic to save the round here once again for this team. Got 7 seconds, they have to plant. He's gonna run forward, concussion not to stop them. It's just enough, and Noyan doesn't have enough time. That is it on Prosperity. Get their first on the board.
Oh, and the final crowning kill for Yuki as he searches for a weapon upgrade. Why are you going skin shopping instead of getting the Vandal? What is this? 2 rounds won on the attack for Prosperity Screams here. That is why they took that time out early. That's why they're struggling to get these rounds together. That's why Manny feels desperate to stay on site with this sniper rifle.
Yeah, barely getting a tag with the Marshall here, but unfortunately, nonetheless, for the side of SRG, right, they've got, you know, like 3 ultimates abound, can use Noah's ultimate if they need to, but for now, though, plan secured once again where they played previously. Oh, there's the overdrive. They're gonna take and trade, they're good, but following there from Mel and advance to pop out and take 2 in quick succession as well. One by one, we're talking about the ultimate to possibly use, but gonna get it to half. Here's the pop out, be careful, the rest of them coming in. And that was very close for Noya. Timing once again clutch on the SR side. As Spike goes down to Manny on the corner. This timing it could be huge. Smoke dissipates, walks into them. Manny takes 2. That's massive for Prosperity. The gun round and to continue the momentum forward. But 2 not gonna be in the cards for Mel here either. Manny popping off. And stop the plant at least. It's at half though, so now the things get dangerous here on their end. May not even matter. Prosperity, round by round.
I'm back in, my friend. Sorry.
Down here though, but
I was kind of late with the editing. We're solving some tech issues here. But now it's all good, my friends.
Depending on what they
5 for Shopify,
Salvo's a
3 for Prosperity.
Site. And this is a very classic take that we've seen as well on Lotus, but Armageddon of their own as well too. Oh, but Durant looks to get aggressive past it. The concuss also not gonna land here. They see Mel in the corner. But they're not being punished. It's great for Prosperity. They can now look to make their way confidently past and into the game. And there we go, yeah. 1 by 1, they all walk in. But Sandora and Sarah playing off of one another.
Yo, Magic is on fire, my friends. Damn.
Good.
Yeah, proactivity, unexpected. Not quite sure they expect Izo already to be pushed this deep either. Trigger discipline goes out. They tuck back into the dark cover. You're still only gonna find 1 and you lost your teammate. Are you gonna find more? I don't think so at the moment. What are you looking for?
What are we cooking here, brother? You lost the pick. What? This is a lot of faces. Never mind. Never mind. My bad. I said anything. I'm so sorry, bro. And it doesn't matter. I just get picked up.
What is that? And you can get 4 kills. Oh my god, bro. What is this series?
Maintain. See if they get anything past here. The concuss.
And this is a best of 5, my friends. Not gonna lie, I just realized that. I thought it was a best of 3.
Try to move forward to see if they can punch anybody.
That's nice. That's better, actually. I like
PRS around.
That is a best of 5.
Not shot in time. And Maddie not spot us here. Look, take it away. Means you should know. You should probably.
My back is not that happy with that, but not sure if I called. My back is actually in pain because, man,
we talked about Manny being
I played outdates. They're not gonna lie.
Seemingly trapped.
And it's not hurting because I carry my team, but because low-key, I'm playing like shit.
They spotted it, and they've dealt with it.
Somehow, some way, I mean, 2 quick picks taken. Now from PRS, past the flash, still noticed them, and only 1 got flash as well to Donut.
Okay, SR. Win this, we got a game.
Takes pick, and now we're just Yuki left.
Nice, Donut, nice.
Can't do much more.
Some tricks with this over as the Rays on split. Looking for more impact here. Noi playing with fire, and they are going to get burned. Alexis here going with a similar fate. PRS might get a nice scale up.
And getting eco right now for SRG could be disastrous. As you see the momentum that once taken by Prosperity, it surmounts everything they can do. The concussor allows Match to reload and flash 3 people. There's not 2 people there. Alexis getting flooded. There's 1 more person around. It's not going to be much longer for her. That's it. Just fighting for her goddamn life against 4 people. And not just 2 left alive. It's just being Sarah to take 1.
After losing Mel.
No, flash taking the
man.
safe. So
it's hard to kill the Neo here.
was use the clone reposition, still playing up on site and choosing to actually play her life. Probably get one round of anything, but
nice shot.
There's that. The move through it.
What a
the concuss taken. It's just suddenly turning.
This is a big run, my friends. One tick. There's no HP.
There's Spike still gone down just at 20 seconds. Spray through the smoke and Alexis to pop out. A beautiful concussion. And Sarah and Alexis.
Okay, still got a game.
Hand in hand.
They're set up for their standard C exec with the Manulurk. And I want to see these 2. I want to see Alexis and
Good shot, Donut.
clear B main. But they don't have
Neo is down. That's big.
Getting kill after kill. She's about to call to drop the orb, I'm betting too, and she's gonna get another kill through Evolving Door. Watch.
Man, their mind is not that great.
Doesn't actually peek it. Oh, okay. Discipline, right? Hoping that if no one's there, like understanding she could get re-peeked and the op get taken away, and that could be a massive detriment to them. Watch the angle, realize there's probably something stuck in the corner. Wait for them to peek.
Okay,
out.
Armageddon. And I'm actually different for SRG.
It's gonna wait. Because they're seeing if they manage to rotate over and actually move, considering they've moved Maddie over towards the A side as well.
They go back safe.
Pop at the baby door. But they're still not moving right now.
Again, hesitation. And you have Manny this deep.
Okay,
Yeah, Omen's
inside
also
B already.
wrap back through Waterfall when you get the B site. Having
Sarah has
flashbacks
ult.
to the last round for decent reason. And they're also maybe worried about Sarah. Yeah, Armageddon in tow, ready to reclaim all this space, smallest site.
Easy.
Again,
Patient.
not never wavered.
Stay true. Oh, unlucky
Armageddon.
timing, but great for Manny to be able to find that one. And Dimensional Drift also used by Dota to find the last 3 players to where they are.
Bro, I had no idea.
Sees it from Mel.
Okay, free kill for you, hey. What?
Sorry to peek out.
What?
Confident play, but eyes are clear.
Man, yo, the round was so good for Shopify, and this is the kind of thing I'm talking about right now.
SRG, it was almost perfect, but
It's on their hand, bro, and they...
a bit too confident. Alexis.
Oh, he's 5 HP.
And Ion's on the other side.
Yeah,
Eyes out. That's half. Peaks. And the correct time is there. Almost had it. All the way around towards a gun not out. Sees Yuki. Paranoid doesn't hit. But a big pick from Mel. Could possibly be fruitful, but Sarah falls. Armageddon goes down just in time before she also falls too. So now in a 4v4. SRG have got to make their way in. There's the clone. The rest no flashes here on the corner. They check the white super don't know it's good. And the rest now have to walk in one by one. Magic with the overdrive. He's been deadly with it previously, but just with Zaps taking a little bit of interest, it's static if anything.
Me too. Yeah, they're so low.
Manny comes back up alive.
Tie.
Good enough.
No chance.
He's looking
Mappy boys for prosperity.
Clean shots.
But I want to see 5 maps. 5 maps would be dope.
Points. Their 4v5s are perfectly fine, so considering they're all gonna move over towards A and oh yeah.
Oh, Magic.
Just walks
Okay, somehow they got...
takes that.
Yeah, but when things are looking good for Shopify is when I start to worry about.
They're surrounded though.
Do it again. Yeah. Back to go down. Rolling Thunder there. They know they've got to invest everything to make sure nothing necessarily can go their direction. Peeks out and stops. Spike cannot be committed. Just not Magic left alive. And a 1v3, but Mel's low enough. They know where.
There's no way to lose this 1v3, right?
Play their hand.
He doesn't even have the
They
spike.
have to let him come to
Bro,
them.
that was a good pick. Ay.
Sees one more. Magic could do this all by himself. Knows his.
What is this movement?
There. And
Oh, the guy is actually very clean there. Yo, that was so nice, dude. Holy shit.
Can survive this round to do so. They still don't have the best weapon.
GG, Roti, man. Tell me, do you believe?
It's been a match.
It's tough, man. But it's just 3 rounds, man.
Fine.
Impossible.
Mel is
Their money is not great.
been frying with the Guardian previously, but
Upgrade.
But they're getting close to some big odds.
better weapon. I don't blame him.
They can change the game.
Right now, the big thing to watch out for is the dimensional drift from Dodo. It used the great effect previously, and also not so much the other times. Oh, surprise Pika from Maddie to catch them off guard, but Dodo
Do not.
ready and prepared. Disgusting 4 shots from the duel.
God, not. Oh
Oh
my god, that was insane. That was actually
A
beautiful.
little bit more we were talking about.
Man, I thought she was dead 10 times.
Now it's Dodo.
Bro, that was clean.
Keep them pushing forward. Now Vantic left's alive once again. I've seen this move before.
It's Daka, it's Daka.
Doesn't go well.
Ace, 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 ace. Get ace.
I mean, break
Get
down
ace.
some of the crossfire
It would be a
angles here.
legendary ace. We just gotta clip.
To take the one on the corner, maybe get the
Cut
spike cover.
the clip a little.
but,
Oh,
you
no,
know,
no,
clear
no
it.
ways, no ways.
It's
But that's
kinda
amazing
melted.
still.
Away from the stack, go towards the weaker site. Noea, just playing avoidance here. They're gonna play the confident retake. They know they have the weapons, or you play the safe thing, punishing angle. You're the one to get punished.
Unfortunate there from Noya. I would secure one double donut there. At least being secures hers, and now Vantic on the deep lurk here once again. As Mel looked to run around, gun not out for Mel. So they got
on
now they
time.
gotta chase Vantic to get back. Like you're saying, yeah, they've got to find ways to get back into A. They're using the dimensional drift, but they're all split up. The Util is out, Yuki there, and Anna saved the match. It's just Donut that left alive for one. That was a insanely messy round, but at least it gets Prosperity their map, and we're not 1-1.
The Sentinel, after 2 controller maps and aggressive screens angle as well. I don't think the drone can spot it out that far, so she could get that surprise element.
Yeah, good enough from the Gecko to be able to spot that. With the Dizzy, so not with this. Yuki suppress, he's one up top, so gets hits, but no, it's down below. The reposition from Dodo. Has to stay alive, that's why you want that radar, right? Honestly, one and done anymore. I have to look to re-peak this though, as Vantic, Vanny, and Magic all looking to play offsite.
Worrying. Not much util to go around on a pistol round.
Oh.
But it's planted for all angles, so quick
Ouch.
work for Manny.
Yeah, walking right on the sideline. It's now Loya left. And one of you want to get to Vantic. But the angle favors him though, so we'll see him. Has to get it to half. He's just gonna delay. And there's just no time for Noya. The point like you're saying, right? A lot of this can revolve around what your Wayne can get done. Usually we see them on a lurk roll, I find at times, especially on the attack, but as right now, they're playing forward, looking for picks, nothing found as they are on the B sites. Rotate should come in here. Spike not gone down just yet. Like you mentioned, Zoe, getting the spike done is the hardest part, but once done, the rest is just easy.
That's where the regeneration of utility, the hard work comes to refight. Yuki gets a clean, safe scale up, but without the stinger kill working out,
Spike.
Mel, good anchor, and now supports Alexis. They should be good to tag team it out.
It's a double hold there as well, too. They're getting a bit antsy, trying to protect the spike. Instead, it's Iso with a classic. Getting 3, that's illegal, bro. You guys are phantoms. But with 3 falling in quick succession, SRG's bonus round takes a turn for the worse as the wall goes up. It's never been a plan just yet, and Dora is going to commit the Empress just to ensure that they can't do much more, but gets down right away. Vantic gets a gun, not just Doyle left, Madam President. Can you
heard her.
save your people? Can you save the map? Unfortunately not. It may be cold up in Denmark, but it's warm right here.
Aggression on an eco and Donut closing it from the off angle.
She's played that angle almost every single round so far, trying to catch an early pick, but this time, re-ups it confidently. They can move forward and get one more. But through this though, again, we've seen the same sort of process, but finally, it's Shopify to come out on top. And these Guardians are so nice, man. It was Mel in the previous round, map I should say, and now Dodo for this one. As they know, there's 2 round, they're suppressed, they're caught. And Prosperity each time have rotated after this.
Sarah, be careful. Don't let your head pop out behind the turret. Because Manny is pushing his luck, pushing the boundaries. Alexis, you're also playing with fire. Oh, it's pixels. Okay,
Yeah.
we're good.
All good
We're
there.
gonna
Yeah. Yeah, we're fine. We're all good, but at least not through this. Shopify off the timeout. Looking to secure their first round if they can here. See, stopped early on. Passage early picks is 13 seconds. Pushing into this. Vantic takes one. Make that two, and it's Yuki and Vantic making this round a lot closer than it was previously. But they have to plant here. Or, obviously put a wrench in their plans. I would have the changes here, though.
Well, usually the down mid play has worked in favor of Shopify, actually, on the opening. Now you can expect, since there's a double cascade commit, that there's going to be more players following it up. It's not a fake. Or apparently you don't expect it. Manny, 10 HP. Turret finishes it off.
I mean, a kill is a kill by the end, but the thing is they got to res Alexis back up, and they do.
Perfect.
So at least now 5-4 at this point. The Pikachu are ready for that gun out this time for sure. Now Yuki at the bottom, laying down health, gets spotted and gone. This is beautiful by SRG as I say that to fall, and we're looking at the rest of them to look to clean up. But once again, good for her. The 3 is spotted in the cross angle. His feet peeking out, but Mel from the back. Be able to get timing if they manage to find this one. Mel for the trade, and there we go. Focus forward. You can't necessarily correct your back. Manny's got to swing back on the zip line, a lockdown of their own right now. They pushed it a little bit farther back, so they're not going to allow the guy to come in, just barely with a wingman. Also committed the Viper's Pit from their end as well too, but Manny detained. Can they push on? This is the question though. The alarm bot there to keep them safe and sound. PRS a little bit spread out, and now comes the push from SRG. Falling to go deep, matching there to pop out. 3 taken, 2 by the end. And a 2 for 2. It's Yuki and Manny stuck on site. Waiting to see what they can delay with. There's not much more left. They're just sticking. One up top. Manny wins the fight. Sarah to save the day. Both trades taken.
Put it over towards A. And your Killjoy over towards A.
Ooh. Now they know they'll put up the flash for yellow as well. And alongside the Lear, allow Dodo not to reposition. Alexis don't know where flash is left. And have to save that. And with the knife also waiting around. Just inside the smoke, there we go. Our timing was good, but simply good enough for a 2. No person advantage taken, unfortunately. And Manny, leap lurk through mid, finding one. A crucial pick and a rare away from Noya. Lands them in a 1v2. Mel, the IGL. Can she do it for the team with a stinger coming out through mid and just hope and a snake bite? I don't know about this though. Phantom?
I mean, Phantom upgrade. Manny 1 HP. These aren't your post-plant demons either in terms of utility. But they hear the footsteps. They're going to take this hand in hand. We've seen this before. When you swing through the high tide, it's disaster.
Yeah.
And disaster strikes twice. The 8-4 half for Prosperity.
See? Ooh. Flash put out early. Vantic not prepared. And the pistol perhaps maybe going the way of SRG. We were saying that was desperately needed to keep them in this game, especially on this attacking half. And they make quick work of Prosperity. Leaving just Manny.
Manny not spotted up at a 0 point, but Sarah doesn't need the early warning detection system. That gave so much space to Prosperity down that retake that it scares me when we actually get to the rifle round, and I'm gonna have to see some form of disruption, whether it's a mid-wrap or your Reyna fighting forward. Again, Feast or Famine Agent, but she did that job. Donut found one with the Classic, a weapon that you weren't scared to hand over to the opposition. And they played on the utility quite well, which this composition, has a pretty penny about, 4 players with mollies, but this is the round that matters in turning around that 8-4 half. Nice bonus.
Yeah, I was gonna say they might be able to get one here, but Yuki being caught uncharacteristic, and now SRG, a great start, but the controls what matters. If they can get the plant down is the issue. They're already taking a decent bit of damage. Yeah, so
I'm back, my friend. Sorry.
I
was solving some things in our house.
High tide dropping, but
my refrigerator
replace it with a cascade.
Wasn't working properly, so I had to go down and fix it.
Thrash we're talking about. Oh, no, you're ready, but Thrash. It'll see Vantic.
A long time, bro.
Pretty best spot, I believe, backwards twice.
But it's all good now.
The Molly there for the support. All set up by Alexis, but the issue now being it's still back in a 2v2. And these are odds that PRS like. They've been so good at these positions, and it's magic. Can't seem to pull that out of a hat this time, but it is Alexis and Manny sees her.
NT, but still a good round. Still a good round for Shopify.
1v1.
Okay, first then into a round.
Prosperity though, right? It's like we've been saying it.
Well, Manny has a rifle. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, there's a Kako there.
They're down to just fight and have it get scrappy. They love it when it gets chaotic, and just like that, Manny, a disgusting 4K after clutching the previous round.
Yeah, that's disgusting. That's basically the game, my friends.
So it is Icebox, so it plays very standard.
Ah, bro. What? She made noise. She made noise, but that was so fast.
One bullet? Yeah.
The moment that she started running?
He's like, I do that.
Oh, that was crazy.
Bro, he's aiming at you for real, damn, that's nuts, but a spike down to 4v5. Dornas needs to come up big here.
Spike down A.
Also, KO ult invested. With the Empress kind of waning away. You gotta see what else they can find at this point. Prosperity looking to go up to match point 2-1. But there's waiting it out, like you're saying, yeah. And here comes the second. Oh, that's one. Not gonna find it. Concussed and gone.
That was a bad wave.
And they'll make quick work of Shopify on this site. It's just Alexis against 5 and 1 again.
Yeah, my friends, massive point for Prosperity on Shopify map pick.
I mean, we'll see what gets done, though. Like you're saying, Donut deep lurk.
Okay, that was pretty good by Mel.
To find a crucial
okay.
and Dota with the second.
This was a good round.
Although lockdown now prepped and ready. They'll have to look to plant here if they can. They have the wingman ready and prepared, but not gonna be stopped. The flash is big.
What is happening?
A little bit off.
There's no time.
The Molly is deep. They have to fight this out, and it's magic again, baby.
GG, man. Look at the rounds they lose. It's unbelievable.
4K to end it off. And Prosperity are 1 map away from making it back into challengers.
What an improvement from yesterday. I said you get to see our defense, and you will become a believer. Stage 1.
Here we go. Here we go.
We need to stay alive here, jumping into the pistol round. Magic, that is going to be the crux of PRS, already getting up close.
Man, I seen Shopify play this map a million of times. They're good here. Let's hope. Okay, let's see.
Phenomenal for PRS, but see what happens here, though. Well, already getting the first, and Magic now they're ready and set up to find potentially another. Gets caught in the fault line.
Sunset, man, is back.
Evacuate the site, but not enough time. Will get their one in the salvos. So they got the second advantage towards the back. There's 4-2 left here. Manny and Iso. Can't get much time.
And SOG and pistols this series name a
very important pistol.
Yeah,
the momentum.
1v4 here. Didn't get through the flank, but I mean, power pressure 3 points.
I don't know, yeah. Man, this is a good map for Shopify.
And I expect C long on a weapon around your down weapons.
I mean, why not? Right. Simple, easy to possibly secure. And we'll see what can happen as
Many.
Ooh, the swinger on his ball. Easy.
This guy's pretty good, too.
Jesus Christ, Manny. So no one's able to clear him out. Sarah left. And
okay.
All right, a couple of taps. The bulldog.
Man is low. Oh.
Leave her.
Oh.
One more left.
INT, Sarah INT. Very expensive though. Very expensive. Good round.
40 seconds left. Then Mel didn't do much.
So cold. So cold.
The trapwire, the cam are still active, and you're running into a dodge.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Only Manny here.
Do enough.
With that Guarda, not much he can do, right?
Manny, who's got to skedaddle to get out of there. Fault line as well to save him, but there, Mel not able to find the transfer, unfortunately, and it might just cost him everything. As the match middle makes his way over, Dora there, watch the angle.
Look like he's a robot now, man.
Swing for Magic. Was it out through 3v3, and there's the overdrive. If SRG wants to survive, they gotta shut this down, but the flash is clean. Mel survives, but for how much longer? A couple of seconds. Lexa saves her duo.
Yo, no one is watching long. Why?
2v1. Not improbable, but gotta clear out one.
Okay. Not biggie. Twitch one, they're broke.
Noya?
Noya?
Yeah, he's gotta get out.
Oh my god.
Salvo?
Meanwhile, the Dimensional Drift used to find the positioning on the Aeons.
Okay, they got B. They got B.
With B being opened up one by one, they've got to get away.
The movement.
Aftershock, despite being delayed for a couple of seconds, but they
God on on fire.
Magic.
What an amazing player.
Angle. A smoke now is well repositioned.
Yuki has a Armageddon.
Now they gotta survive. How to do so is the question. They'll have to play off site, and there we go.
Yeah, in, out, in, out. You know, your gate crash, Oma with a shrouded step. But please don't let it be a new to defuse. I know you have post-playing utility, but we gotta have another win factor. They didn't fight Garage. Manny's the one.
That's disgusting, bro.
Yeah, and Man's get ones as well.
What?
Fight this. The second peak is so nasty. In fact, he matches this, so now they know.
Oh my God, Manny is a boss.
What seemed like a surety, it's because
The guy's incredible.
single M.
Obviously hasn't been planted yet with just a minute left, so they're waiting for that content to go through, but surprisingly,
More light, you know, like more
they just
clean.
let it happen. Davos. From Noy with a Sheriff Long.
Punish, feeling too much, bro. Calm down a little bit.
I think 10 times. Bondi gets punished
Yeah,
for
the
it.
guy was like
So now
shooting there non-stop, bro.
Factor able to have Taylor to move up and cover. You have an angle. And out the now flood in.
How to not is alive.
Time. A shot against the wall to do some redecorating.
Okay.
Have an ace site. So keeping the rest of SRG alive. And they'll take the op and they'll get out of there.
Big round, my friends. Big round.
But
Magic is
they
broke.
can't get away with it. Yuki spotted.
The other players can buy.
Not gonna have to get the ult, but Dorona will fall past it. So just at least be able to take
I have
it.
two.
Hit the gas. Head day.
I mean, we're into the gas right now. Again, like you said, hit A. What's the clone to get hit instead? Try spot it. Man, he finds a spray. And again, it's these anti-ecos, man. For Prosperity that Shopify just can't seem to get around. Every single time they seem to have their number for it. So Lexus in a 1v4.
I won't lie, I was at it in the last round because I thought this was going to be a freebie for Shopify, but never is, man. That's on me, actually.
Keep on finding these rounds, no matter what, no matter the map.
Is this rounds, man?
Prosperity.
Can't to disrespect Prosperity members, but speaking of disrespect, Magic staring into the mist, looking for a kill, and he'll answer back.
What was that, bro?
Easy first start for
What? I never see anything like
His
this.
hands this time, and so knowing that the Eco's
It's a
there,
bug on this key?
they won't be able to do much more. But considering we're seeing so far,
Bit of a skin, by the way.
SRG's own be
And
monumental.
Spike's pretty good.
Yeah, to get back at the beginning.
Man, I would like to see an operator on the
Right, but what else can they do?
Champions bundle, but I don't think we will have one.
Ultimates to be had.
Yeah, Vanda's gonna TP pass. No one's deep enough. Maybe the spy cam will get tapped, but all in all, they've got to get aggressive. They got to get up their face, and they are.
Yeah. Oh! I mean, get in their face.
That's
they
big,
shall.
that's big.
Double stinger play.
Secure the round.
Now Yuki's gonna drop down, ready all over.
Okay.
Crosshair. This Vantic left alone. Sarah picks up the Yop, and it's a 2v1. Knows where Vantic is, whips the shot. Mel's gotta survive.
Wait, if you lose this round, I'm gonna be so pissed, man.
And they'll use the Armageddon. The pop to push them closer. Time not on their side.
Okay. Thanks God there was no time. Oh my God.
But that's what I asked for, right? When you have one deep A, you get one deep C. Now they know that they're headed C, and the entire team can prepare for it on Prosperity's side.
Yeah. Where they are already. Hey, all taken away. That's your smoke's already gone. That's the fake also taken. I wish that was a Dricka. But nonetheless, now Maddie's watching and waiting for the rest of the team to enter in. And if you are SRG and you're thinking 100%, I've got to go somewhere else, but you will walk right into you.
Yo, okay, big round, man. Ay. Yo, he's good with his mod kills, dude. Clean, dude, clean. Shopify's broke.
Or that aggressive play kind of we saw on A through defender spawn. Or maybe waiting for them to push link, but it doesn't come, so Armageddon procced. Trying to set up the reflux, but they've avoided it.
Oh.
Waiting for how long the concussed, unfortunately.
I see, I almost got. Okay.
Drive. It becomes a little bloodbath once again, but the back of the site, they managed to survive. It's Izo and Dodo. After the end of all of that dimensional drift, and Dodo just has to delay.
Nice. No. Okay, 7-5 is good. 7-5 is good.
Able to get something through the garage. Doesn't actually see anybody there. Finds the pick. Noya. Oh. Again, Maddie gets the better of her.
Mirror match.
All stuck on garage completely. Alexis for a trade, but Spike continues to tick away as well as they all move past. Magic not spotted, and they'll double peek him to make sure he gets eradicated from there. But it's 2 on site and 1 all the way on the outside. Eyes look to move up, both flashes available. I can't get to use any of them, but
players are solo on Shopify.
these are the Magic and Yuki. As you see them all enter through, no one checks the back. Magic takes 2, and it's Donut once again against Yuki. And it's
Time.
gaming. The delay is imminent. Dodo walks into them. Oh no. This time with no garage control. You see it's about to come around. Could find a timing potentially, but it's just a ping. They heard the door. Paranoia, an aftershock to not take it. There's one found by the end. Left in a 2v3. PRS once again comes out on top of all these trades and gunfights.
And I was worried. First cage miss, second lands. You hear Mel coming through. You hear.
This is so tough, man. They got missiles. Yuki went away from the Armageddon too.
That's what gives them at least a fighting chance here on SRG's side.
No, it's smoke here for Shopify.
Yuki's alive, 1 off Armageddon. Omen can one way.
Yeah,
it's smoke. Not even really planted actually. Wait, this could be done doing here. If Donut goes huge.
I mean, there is a salvos early on, so it should have enough time to possibly delay this, right? With salvos being gone, they're gonna retap it. Donut has to survive for this entire round and continue to delay it. There's no flashes there. Just clicking forward, right click. It's enough.
H80, my friends, looking good for Prosperity.
Yeah, absolutely disgusting right now for Manny. He's putting him such a stat line too. We've seen how well
okay, that's good.
As we say that, he gets picked every time, man.
What a big kill! What a big kill! Got ult as well.
SRG evacuated.
This is the round, my friends. Whoever loses here will be broke.
Well, we'll see what the retake options are for themselves. They've got Dimensional Drift.
He doesn't look ready either. Dimensional Drift's gonna spot all 3, but how fast can you react with a relay bolt in your face? The answer, steadfast.
It's crazy.
At least 1 being taken, Donut there to come around. Oh, a bit too many options. Thought she killed the second person, so.
Shopify fans, they got bad news. Bad news.
Listless. The smoke just there as a formality. Spike will go down. We'll go in for a full 5v5 retake.
You don't have any ults. You don't have an it factor, so you just gotta play the timing, play the coordination, and Izo's gonna disrupt all of that with a singular aftershock.
Yeah, they've got to drop that after this as well too. They're waiting on the corner to see what's going to get done. There's a fault line as well to stop them coming into a link. As smoke now dissipates, Vantic with 2, Dodo and Sarah moving forward across the site. And Magic can be the X factor once again. The overdrive.
Yeah, man, these guys are pretty good. Magic, Manny. Good thing, my friends. 11-8, 2 away from qualifying to challenge again.
Stack they have, punish.
Oh, no, that's good. Another first blood for her.
She does
always important. Big ult for Shopify. The game is not over yet, my friends.
Who's been phenomenal.
Don't lose hope.
Game and series for Prosperity.
And honestly, I don't think Donut needs to search for any more. Rolling Thunder.
Yeah.
You have Armageddon online.
No, I'll be flanking.
Wait for the squad to pull up. But be ready, because Magic likes to push their agenda through, and they are ready to defend their spawn.
Good thing for Prosperity is that they are rich, my friends.
The Armageddon to cut off.
Eyes on Naya. Eyes on Naya. There's no watching the flank.
To make their way in. The
easy kill. 5v3.
There's Yuki to fall alongside Noya. A double ultimate investment. But one they know they need. They
invest everything, but won the round.
And they don't.
That's what matters.
It's 9 for SRG. We'll see if we can get anything off of it though, right? Prosperity all the
you were crazy. Donut!
Massive pick and
one more. Two more.
Guys, through the spray. Eyes will take the trade.
Mel is a legend. Respect the legend.
Spraying. That is what I want to see from
Shopify. Me too, bro. Me too.
To continue.
You and I.
And to go.
Let's go. 11-10. Their money is not looking so hot right now, bro.
We'll see if Noah can actually find
Okay. I don't know. Mel has ult, but
probably not her just yet. Rolling Thunder. Seaside's wide open though. Noah not caught past this either. The cage to delay them. And with all her utes on completely gone,
they flank with 3 players?
So you gotta wait with 10 seconds to go. Spike finally goes down.
Magic's in a lethal position, right? 10 HP, you gotta play for a corner not getting checked to get your kill. I mean, the Dimensional Drift being at the crux, I would say, of this retake. I hope, yeah. Oh my gosh, you don't clear out! They're behind you, what? Okay, thank you.
Dodo knows, it's fine. Dodo sees where all the positions are, but the issue is not the far line. There's good enough in the jump. It's
Come on,
beautiful.
Naya, come on,
Right
come
on
on.
time.
Help her out, Nina, help her out.
Sarah to save this game. They're looking behind.
1v1.
Check the corner.
Help Naya, help Naya.
For 1v1. And to get no solvers, it's time to delay it. As the Yelta they want to, it's just a tap if anything.
Yeah, the round is over, the round is over.
Noya has to stick this. It's almost down to just half. But knows he has no time.
12 for Prosperity.
And Prosperity are 1 round down from getting back into challengers.
Should be unthinkable. Now you mentioned it, 1 round to go. Shopify Rebellion have a buy intact, but look at this. Exactly how the last map went. When they win the round, they turn up the dial.
Fast play. And Sarah now gone. No tail for your post. Things seem to be rough already starting off. Although they're not spotted just yet, but a spike should be planted as the Armageddon. And they gotta escape towards the back of a lake with 3 all there set up and waiting.
I may never find the timing.
The lurk. And a pick is
Nasty lurk. Guy is cold.
Back into this round.
Oh, nice.
The guy is so cold, bro. He's gonna win the round.
Again, this was the difference. Vantic, crunch.
Well played, man. Prosperity, well played. You guys did good. You guys deserve it. GG, Shopify, NT.
Victory, Prosperity Esports. Well,
my friends, leave a like, subscribe, activate notifications. Tomorrow we got VCT MEA. There is a tournament happening in China with Apex things with Paper X. I'm covering as well, so a lot of good Valorant happening. Paper X versus the champions of VCT China, XLG, man. Here we go. Something on chat.
From XLG.
Man, for a second, he's looking good with his solo, bro. Not gonna lie.
Players eventually flank, eventually pivot.
Eyes on Marga, man. Very good player.
Is that turret set up though for the early alert system? For now, Mind Freak still hovering here nearby, getting swung on. Device striking from behind. Or no, from the front rather, is able to find one, but he and Mind Freak both going to be flushed out as Martin and Viva get a kill apiece. Spike now is going to be ushered across towards A, just cutting that through Snowman across now the spawn.
And Jinga, man, looking good on the Omen too. It's a new Paper X, but they are back, my friends.
Here in 2.
Looking good again. Qualified.
And it is. Finds the headshot.
Masters Toronto.
One shot's going to be suffered there, so down to 70 HP, but that leaves now 2v4 for Paper X to try to keep up with the pistol win rate that they had set coming into this event. But it's all looking good. Paranoia will connect here from Jing. Trying to get the kill. Martin does get taken down, but Jing now needing to go absolutely nuclear in the rest of the round.
Yeah, man. Good luck, bro.
Overall, as the turret does get tapped. As Jiggle Peek out. Managing to find one more. Viva going to be taken down. Jing suspicious that he might get collapsed upon here from above. Sets up for a smoke. Looks to try to get the spike held up to half, but in the end, and that is going to be XLG taking the opening pistol. Thrown at the ready from Forsaken. Bleeding out. Needs to be careful of.
Who doesn't love Icebox, man?
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and back away.
Plant now as well.
Now on the corner. They deny it. Rarga, though, able to come away with that last shot. Absolutely gorgeous.
Man, they have shit by only 2 rifles. This is a big round.
Now, we've still got 5 members for XLG. They can't re-get those weapons on the floor.
Rarga, man. Another Russian player. He used to play with
Screen to come back online.
Christoph from Global Esports.
Themselves try and claw back here.
Yeah, willing to play this out as patiently as possible. Spike now being committed to no further way to really delay this one.
Spotting out Viva as well at the moment. But
oh my god, let me die, bro.
And it is.
Okay, nice shot, good trade.
A little shot in reply though. Being able to find that. Once the weapons here around the corner. Swing.
Forsaken.
Forsaken! Oh my god, the third one. It's an absolute belter as Forsaken.
What a legend, bro. One of the greatest players of all time.
Insane value.
The most valuable player
what
of all
in
time.
the hell is that?
Bro, what was that, man?
Well, that's about the most Paper X way to get on the board that I've ever seen.
Yeah, man, this guy's a legend, bro.
Right, this game starting at 5 p.m.
How is this even possible? The guy plays everything, man, and he still performs, man. It's insane. Man, I think I would like to see the amount of hours that Forsaken has and compared to other players.
And 4.
Because
Just
I
4
think, man, the
shots.
only reason
One is so
he's able to do that is because he plays the game more than anyone else, man.
I don't know, mate.
Or one of the
I don't think we know either.
the guys that play the most like simple incest, you know?
trying to keep his eyes tied towards mid, but YOU. Long-range headshot coming through, something going to be taken down. As now Armageddon gets rolled out from Coconut. Forsaken going to be able to chase in off the back of this. Holding back here for the moment as the salvos will force him off the angle for a little bit of time, but he is online after that 4K. Wall falling, Divide going to be good for one. Hunter's Fury now out though, and Forsaken able to find Coconut and Jing. Kills off Viva and YOU, and he will
Nice, clean.
headshot there.
Of Raga up the kitchens, and that's where the turret will reveal.
Ah, my boy, mind to pick the legend.
Rogers still going to be good for the fight. Finds Divide. Something. Just looking to carve him to pieces. He'd gotten the collat hit, I believe.
See, man, Jets is the best, bro. So beautiful.
Single blade is more than enough to go ahead and clean him out, and that's going to be 4K now for the side of someone.
Man, I'm very excited to see Paper Rex on international again, bro.
Quiet so far.
Yeah, but it's all right. The team is kind of doing the lion's share of the work in the very beginning.
I think every Valorant fan
Rex, right? XLG with the 3-0. Now we've had 5
will be happy with that.
The Paper X. You start to wonder, these faster plays from XLG haven't been working. Well, you don't call the timeout.
Jing. Walking down.
Took us the kill.
He's able to go ahead and fly
Matty
that.
has bit, man.
Just a little chunk of damage, but overall still relatively healthy.
Could see Lockdown's invested here as well.
Something trying to go for the push, but the shot not going to connect, and Mindfreak ends up falling. Good kill from Raga.
Look at the kill that he gets, man. Damn. And that was a big kill, bro.
Bit of a shotgun blast ultimate there, but still, this round getting away from Paper Rex, and because of the ultimate use,
Man, 11 kills for a
this
second.
lockdown is for free. Something still chases forward, though, is going to be detained here around backside and needs some protection from Forsaken, who is not going to be able to keep him alive.
Let's see if he's got a 1v3 for him, though.
Obviously, we'll have heard that tailwind. Knows that Raga is going to be behind Alarm Bot, giving away the reveal. And it just feels like this should be a nigh impossible position to try to clear your way out from. To be able to isolate these 3 duels would be so damn impressive.
Red on the line again.
Stealth drone chasing, suppressing. Just going to be a drop down off the back of the flash here. Something repositioning, rewrapping here. Back yellow, looking for the shot, but cannot quite make it happen. Shorty going to be drawn out though. And Raga chasing forward, ends up getting taken down. Jing at the same time able to find Coconut. TP's up over the top. There's the reveal. Ping on to 2, and Jing is there to absolutely destroy them. YOU now arriving. Cuts his way across through orange, but already it's just fallen to pieces.
They're not aware of this, though.
About to find out.
Oh,
How patiently can he
this
play it?
plan.
Does Mindfreak ever look left? I don't think he will. There's the strike. Jing though.
Okay.
Clearly
Full HP.
taken
Can
down.
get
Now
spike.
suddenly YOU gets us into a workable spot. Still has to recover the spike.
You're looking at the positions of Paper X2, and they're splitting up right now.
Should be pretty easy to try to isolate here. I mean, Divide does have a lockdown, but a 2v1 commitment on the ultimate would certainly feel bad, even with a round victory.
Yeah, drone as well, just going out from Forsaken. Divide, though, closest to the site.
Silently up and over the top. YOU's position now scouted.
Divide, easy for him, man.
There's the headshot.
Easy for
And
him.
Forsaken will recover the round.